everyone. Welcome to Saves vs. Death, a Cyberpunk TTRPG channel, primarily Cyberpunk TTRPG channel. There we go. Tonight we'll bring you Indie Bandits, a Cyberpunk Red campaign taking place in the streets of Night City as well as the virtual world of ELO. This campaign does take place in the same universe and timeline as our Shades of Scarlet campaign, if you watch both. This one just happens to be, I think, a month behind. Before we get into the game, some SV deets about the channel. If you're a paying member of our Patreon, you received early access to the Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke that was played during our last charity drive last Monday. And tomorrow you get access to Gold Rush, the Call of Cthulhu one-shot that was run. Yes, so those have released. So you can check that out, Pokemon 1 from like a week ago, and then Gold Rush releases tomorrow, and they will both be on YouTube in the coming weeks for public view if you're not a paying Patreon member. Yes, sir? Yes.
Alright, I also wanted to mention other exciting news. The Shades of Scarlet character introductions are going to be live for the patrons here soon, and they're going to do one a month until they're all up.
Yes.
So it's a brief background and introduction of each character.
So if you haven't signed up for the Patreon, so speaking of, if you'd like to support us on Patreon for early access to keep the lights on, to help us make this our full-time job, which would be great, and for cool extra goodies like introductions, you can do so by clicking the link in chat that someone will post because they're wonderful, going to patreon.com/savesfirstdeath, or clicking the link in the video description below if you're watching this on YouTube or listening on podcast. It's there. Let's see, next. Night City Sofa will return this Thursday with the Shades of Scarlet cast Q&A. If you have questions, you can submit them ahead of time on our socials or Discord, of course during the show itself. The cast will also be playing Never Have I Ever as their characters. So it'll be very interesting, and I plan on doing the same thing with this crew of Indie Bandits that I haven't told them about next month, where we'll do an Indie Bandits cast Q&A and Never Have I Ever with their characters and see how it goes and which secrets we can unravel. Mwahaha.
Oh, jeez.
The show...
Carrie's so boring.
It just doesn't ever drink. The show will air live at 10 p.m. Eastern, be available on YouTube the following Wednesday if you can't attend the show live. But if you can still submit your questions, we will answer them. Sorry, Games?
I was just going to mention to Carrie that her character's been up to all kinds of stuff on the Survivor game.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, touche.
Finally, the Cyberpunk Red DLC for May has released. It's all about vehicle chases. You can pick it up at Artelsorian's website by clicking the link in chat or the video description, podcast description below. Thank you very much. It's all about vehicle chases, and it's a lot of fun. We'll be showcasing that in a couple weeks next month on the channel. I haven't fully decided what we're going to do. It may be a two-part thing. We'll see. Too many ideas. And I believe, Games, is that everything? Have we covered everything?
Yep, you're good to go.
Cool. So, introductions. I'm Jess, for those of you who don't know me, or Jessiper, and I have the privilege of being the game master for this campaign. You can find me on Blue Sky or Instagram at Jessiper, or Jessiper's Tales, Tales, as well as YouTube, where I post weekly rambles. I've started doing some audio book reading, and I will soon hopefully have a Sims 4 challenge using Shades of Scarlet cast characters up there as well. So it's really fun. It's going interestingly. Interesting being the keyword. So yeah, you can check me out there.
I am Games. You can find me on Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, all of them. Go to anywhere and type in Games and you'll probably find me. I won't be posting anything, but I'm there. I'm also often on Saves vs. Death for some random reason on most of the shows. And I've got some other irons in the fire, but on a whole, this is pretty much where you can find me. I play Damien in Meat Space. He is kind of delusional about his abilities, but he's a good guy at heart.
Hi, I'm Zelbin. You can also find me mainly here around, Saves versus Death. I've done a few one-shots with them and a few ones that we hope to continue in the future. But, we'll see how those go. I play Dahlia in this game, who's a sweet girl who's very aware of her abilities. And, you know what? She tries to be a realist and support her brother for what he can do.
Hello, I'm Erin, and you can find me here on the Saves vs. Death channel mostly. I am also Corey Paints on Instagram and Facebook, or I'm on Blue Sky as Erin and all kinds of fun things like that. In Meat's Place, I play Carrie Fisherman, and she is kind of shy, kind of not very quiet, but she's a little bit sheltered, a little bit nervous. So that's me.
I'm Minke. You can find me right here with Save versus Death, and maybe on YouTube sometime again in the future. We'll see. Uh, in Meat Place, I play Silo. She's moody, rash, and headstrong, but she has a big heart for her family and her friends. And then in Yellow, I play Keys, who's very similar, maybe a little bit nicer than Silo. We'll see.
To be determined. Alright, and previously on Indie Bandits, the bandits scoped out an abandoned house that they could possibly use as a new base and collective home in Rancho Coronado. The house is much farther south, which would add travel time to getting to and from this skate shop they plan to open in Time Warp. While in Rancho Coronado, the bandits were ambushed by a gang known as the Mouse Sharks, who were there to stir up trouble with a rival gang, the Laughing Fists. Victorious in the battle, the bandits were offered shelter for the night with the Fists while also tending to their wounds. In the morning, the group made their way to Bits and Pieces, a rubber duck clinic owned and operated by a rather cheerful, if a bit eccentric older man named Yuri. Yuri patched up the teen, gave them some antibiotics, and planned to meet up with Carrie at the next Kabuki Reborn concert. Then it was home to rest and recover. Some discussion was made about moving, leading, I believe, to stay where they are for now? ? While Silo got to spend an evening with her parents for home-cooked meal and some light parental advice, along with an offer of a room in their new apartment, should she desire. The group also headed out on Saturday to catch a roller derby game and gained Lynn Diesel's contact information to maybe become a sponsor or at least work out a business deal. And we pick up Sunday morning. Silo does have work, and I believe the rest of the group needs to heal.
Yeah, I know. Dahlia needs to. She's still pretty wounded.
I am going to get up, get ready for work, and I'm going to try and keep in contact with my parents because I'm very curious who they're going to be working for.
Yes, they told you they started Monday and they would let you know on Monday.
But it's Sunday?
It's Sunday.
Okay.
Just so you as a player aren't wondering why they haven't messaged you, they don't know.
Yeah.
They will not know for 24 hours.
I'll just message them in general then.
Okay. You get messages back, standard. Have a good day. Try not to punch anyone.
Yeah.
If you do, make sure so that they, don't mess with you a second time. You got this.
Thanks.
It's the same thing I tell my kids when I drop them off for school.
So while Silo has her shift probably until, I think, mid-afternoon, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna move as much as I can out to the common area so that I can sleep comfortably.
Okay.
And
Like-
then I'm gonna spend the day resting.
Like one of the common areas in
The front yard.
the complex?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe, if I recall correctly, I believe wasn't one of you staying with Carrie and one of you staying with Silo because you could.
Dahlia was staying over at Silos.
And Damien was
I don't
like,
want to
"Here."
be in the
She
way.
has no clue where her brother slept, so
You're not
that's-
in the way.
Yeah, but you need to rest, and I'm not the most
So-
restful of people.
Do you? And besides, if you leave, I'm just gonna get up and putter around the house and clean stuff.
You need to stay in bed.
Yeah, so stay with me.
All right.
They have to keep each other.
We keep each other in bed.
Okay.
Light activity.
Light activity. Did you say light activity?
You know what? With Damien and Carrie, I pictured like it's very wholesome, very sweet. If it was other people, maybe not, but those two, it's definitely just too like wholesome and awkward and sweet.
It definitely takes like an hour of lead up until they hold hands, like slowly moving hands towards each other.
That awkward, like, interlock one finger when your hands are, like, next to each other.
Yeah. At one point, I try to capture Kat, who's not having any of it.
No,
Yeah.
Cat's got the whole couch to themselves. They're sprawled. And Dahlia?
I'm going to try to sleep away most of the morning. Get as much recovery, sleep as I can before waking up and realizing that Silo's gone, so I'm all alone, and I don't want my brother to have to pick me up because that's extra walking for him, and you know what, I'm just gonna wait here for Silo to get home. Text my brother while I'm at it. Ask him how he's doing.
You receive nothing from me.
It's just one of those motions where it's like you guys are about to try to have this like conversation and the phone's just like going off in the background. You're like, ah.
I send the, like, I'm in a meeting, I will call you later, default text return.
It's baloney. He's never in meetings. Who would ever meet with him?
Eventually, I will say that there's nothing else. Silo does get back around 4-ish in the afternoon. Dahlia's still at your apartment when you get home.
Have you been here all day?
Don't worry, I didn't touch or clean anything.
Thank you.
She feels like that would be the appreciated thing, not cleaning the house, but to like just not touch anything. So, no problem. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, do you want to walk me back home?
Sure.
I don't want to get jumped while I'm not feeling great. Let's just say that.
Who would jump you out here?
I don't know. Some crazy rats with like mohawks. You don't know.
I don't think they followed us. Actually, now that you mention it, I will walk you over there.
Thank you.
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy, that's comforting right after that conversation.
Give me a paranoia check.
15?
Once Dahlia finds the dice.
19.
Nice. Okay. You make your way back. It's fairly, like standard busy, but fairly busy for the complex of people just moving about, either from the communal washrooms or the laundry room or wherever. It's a decently nice day out, but you don't see anything or anyone out of place or suspicious.
Everyone in our neighborhood's suspicious.
I said out
No
of
one
place suspicious.
suspicious outside, yeah. Okay. While we're walking over there, I'm gonna text Carrie and ask her what she's doing.
I am going to text back and explain that I have introduced Damien to all of my favorite Kabuki All-Stars songs and whatever new stuff I can get from Kabuki Reborn. And yeah, we're just chilling.
So you're resting.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. I was gonna mention, Wraith has been putting a lot of stuff on his garden lately.
Carrie is
Has he?
all over it.
Yeah, this is about the time that he started releasing that one song, the one that was the poem.
Okay.
Because this is right around his tour, right?
This is... You are on tour. This is right after the Maglev station job.
Okay, yeah. So he's releasing.
You're not back yet.
I know, but
Okay.
he was releasing songs and stuff while he was there.
Also tons of pictures, I think, on your garden page from the concert, from the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carrie's all over it.
What is Carrie's, like, garden page handle?
Cat Mama 25.
Okay. Amazing. Do you have any, like, comments for any of the... Do you leave comments, or do you just, like things?
I just like things.
Okay.
I don't feel like I have anything particularly interesting to add to the conversation, so I don't.
Okay. Just curious.
Damien just listens to the music and takes it in and enjoys the time.
The time, not the music?
Well, both.
I was just curious, has she converted him into a Kabuki All-Stars fan, or does he just like the music?
I think he enjoys it. I'm not sure. He's not as diehard a fan as she is, but he enjoys it. It's like, I don't know if you've ever spent a day just listening to records, you know, hanging out in somebody's bedroom. But, you know, like, it's just nice, you know?
Thank you for the resub on deck.
Thank you.
Also, I miss
Thanks.
you, buddy, and I was a little concerned, so I'm glad you're still about. Yeah, okay. So not a big fan of listening to music.
Oh, thank you, Hydrate.
Silo, you...
I would also.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no.
Sorry. I was gonna say I would also say at some point, I wish I still had my grandpa's vinyl player because he had like the best stuff, like Modest Mouse, Neutral Milk Hotel, like good stuff. And that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I really got into math rock there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds best on vinyl.
Right? So glad I have somebody to be a hipster with.
You'd be like post hipster though.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to think
like,
if vinyl would even
way post.
exist. Is this my current, like, frame of...
Probably not anymore.
Oh, those music nerd kids, vinyl would still be a thing.
No, it's one
yeah.
of those things where it's like 8... I feel like it's 8 tracks now. Where you may find
yeah, like
someone
impossible to find.
who has one, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the records are probably everywhere, but finding something to play them is where the trick is.
And all the records are like the really bad, like Christian holiday,
Yeah.
like
Well,
Mormon
even like in a
tabernacle.
high-tech world where you have digital music, like vinyl's not a thing, but I'm sure like there are records that still do exist in someone's basement garage. So, your grandpa was one of them.
Yep. I feel like this is just my headcanon, but my grandpa was such a music nerd, and since he was alive, I mean, he would have been an adult now when this huge vinyl resurgence is happening in America. I don't know. That was just my
Yeah, I feel it.
brain train.
Timelines.
But yeah.
Weird soup.
I don't know.
Cool.
But yeah.
Alright. Silo, you eventually walked Dahlia home. Without an incident or issue. Dahlia, you get home. It's empty. It's crowded.
That's right.
Oh
was
wait,
gonna
the
say
planters,
empty.
did you leave the planter boxes outside? No, because you were too wounded to move them. It's
Yeah.
cramped inside.
Dahlia's not going to attempt to move them. Instead, she's going to pull out her agent, take a picture of one of them, try to do a semi-nice one, and then start looking at garden pages for agricultural growing or whatever, at home growing, and post them on there for like 300 each if someone wants them.
Okay, give me a library search first.
All right.
Remember, your searching on your agent does give you a +2 because your AI on your agent helps you out.
15.
15. Okay. You can find, I will say you can find a couple garden pages that are specifically dedicated to like one
Like
or
at
two,
home
I will
growing.
say, to growing your own stuff at home. Most of what the search result returns is like Biotechnica helps, feed families across America. Like it's a bunch of like corporate sponsored shit that you're like, no. And
I
then there's
can't really
one
sell
like
this back to
Granny's
Biotechnica.
like, gardening tips or something, and that one's like a legit like someone in their like rooftop garden that's, trying to teach people. That one's legit. You're like, okay, this one maybe. So you post it on there.
Alright. And that's all she really wanted to do here at home. Well, other than grab her headset. She'll need that for playing ELO, if she does later.
Are you guys playing ELO tonight?
I think that was the plan.
Good question. She's
But I
gonna
think
message
there's
the
the-
group. Are we playing ELO tonight? And send a picture of her headset with it.
Actually, sorry, before we go over that quickly, can you give me a trading roll for Dahlia real quick?
Of course. You don't know this, but I maxed out my trading skill.
That's adorable. You can't max it out this early on. And we haven't played enough time
But
in space for you to have spent that IB.
17.
17. Okay, cool. Sorry, carry on.
Alright.
I text back, yes, please, with the little heart emoji.
Yeah, what time are we getting on?
It's a good question.
Now.
I mean, does anyone have anything they need to do?
I have to go to the restroom.
We should probably eat something.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I also have to
So-
go home and get mine, so...
I can bring
Oh.
it to you.
Alright,
When
well,
he says he needs to go home, I'm gonna tell him. I posted those planners on a couple garden forums to see if they'd sell, just in
Awesome.
case.
thank you.
Dolly, do you want to go play in my house where we have my room? Or should we all meet? Sorry. in the same room house? No, we have
Sure.
more room at my place, I think.
I don't know about the tone you used at me, but sure.
Funny. So, I'm gonna run the headset over to Damien.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
make
have
us
his either.
some food, too. So we haven't eaten today.
Oops.
I'm sure you haven't. Like, are you telling me you absolutely haven't, or?
I would imagine we haven't.
Yeah. We've been laying on the bed, and food has
if
not
you're-
happened.
If you're hurting and not doing much, you probably didn't get very hungry.
Also, our collective ADHD brain cell was like, no.
So you guys make food in your respective apartments. Dolly, are you eating at Silos?
Yes.
I have cereal. Does that include? Is the Chaos breakfast cereal part of the generic pre-pack?
Yes, it can be. Absolutely.
Okay.
Should be.
Sila's gonna pour a couple bowls, hand one to Dahlia, and then take her bowl to the bathroom.
Eyebrows raised at the going to the bathroom, but alright.
That's
It's her
amazing.
bowl of cereal.
Okay.
She needs a sacred space to eat her cereal.
Doesn't like people watching her.
I understand. Yeah, I'm just gonna reheat some pre-pack for us.
Yeah. Carrie's got that for both of you. Not a problem since you guys have eaten out a lot during this month. There's extra pre-pack, so you're fine. And eventually, you will jump into ELO. And let's just remind everyone, because it's been a hot minute since we've gone into the elf lands, what everyone's elf looks like. Starting with Silo.
There's-
Ah!
Forced order.
Can you change your character's costume anytime, or is that like cosmetics you have to buy in game?
You have to buy them in game.
Okay. So Keys has long brown wavy hair with bangs. She has gray eyes, I believe. She has like fishnet tights and a short frilly pink dress with a deep V-neck. Um, and she has a bow and arrow because she's an archer and she's a badass. She has tall black boots, and I think that's about it, really. Oh, fingerless gloves, apparently. Yeah,
Cool.
we'll go with that.
Aaron.
Chadwick Derriere is very tall, very beanpole type gentleman who looks as though Jacques the Whipper and Inigo Montoya had a love child. So long, light brown, curly hair, thin mustache that curls a little bit on the sides, tanner skin, pointy elf ears, and he is currently wearing a poofy peasant type silk shirt with a maroon vest over the top, a purple sash around his waist, tan pants, and thigh-high black boots that have buttons all the way down the sides. And he carries a big ol' shield, and his sword is currently in its scabbard.
Before we move on, because apparently my computer is having a massive hissy fit. Are we still live on Twitch?
Oh, no.
Just double checking.
Yep.
Everything's smooth. Cool. Curl. Awesome. Great. It's just my computer. It's fine. Zelman.
Yeah.
Alright. Frederick is a taller elf. He's blonde. He wears a pink beret with a feather coming out of it, kind of like Benjamin's normal huge feather, just a lot smaller. He wears a long sleeve white shirt with a little pink and purple striped vest, and purple pants.
Benjamin.
Benjamin stands 6'1". He has very pale skin and pointed ears, brown, like generic brown hair. He is very thin and light of body. He's wearing a blue long tunic with golden filigree that's kind of a brocade style, and red like puffy pantaloons, and then has high lace archer boots and a big floppy hat that is very decorative with a large feather in it.
Perfect. All right. And as you guys enter the game, log in, you find yourselves within the city, or within the Autumn Palace, which is, of course, the largest player city, or player hub, I guess. The largest city. Man, all my things are broken. I don't know why that is. This is gonna be great.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like I needed all this information. It's okay.
Jessica, we're professionals.
You get instantly 2 letters are delivered to you via birds. One comes, the first one, it just kind of like appears before you and auto opens, and is a message from the Segatari Elflines team that is informing you that for a current trial period, they are looking into having mount races implemented into the game, and they are encouraging people to test these races for them to see, you know, and gain feedback. You have location in any of like the major cities of where these races are taking place. In the Autumn Palace, it starts at the central square you can head to. And potions will be given out when you apply to the race. A basic riding potion to bump your base riding skill to a 10.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yes, I believe this should be a good thing for us to do.
That sounds like fun.
Though, we do need it to give us renown. I'm going to check for the awards for writing. Do we develop renown?
For this trial thing, no, you would not.
Well, damn. Well, still.
Does it bump our writing rank to 10 or base 10?
Base 10.
Okay.
Temporarily, while the potion lasts. Because, fun fact, guys, you couldn't ride and do any other action unless your riding skill is a base 10.
Fair enough.
So, potions. Potions, because it's a digital world, and I can do that.
So fancy.
The second letter comes to you. Like after you've read this one and you've said, okay. It also tells you that with the latest patch there were a bunch of updates. Go to their garden page for more information on what those were. But the second letter, after you hit okay, is delivered to you by a dove. Why is everything... Okay, that was fun. The envelope is thick, has your name written on the front in elegant handwriting that appears to be gold dusted. The letter is sealed with a wax stamp, and it's got like the lettering L and F on it. And you can either choose to open it or hold on to it.
I will open it.
I'm gonna open it.
Same.
This is for someone whose initials LF.
On the
Oh,
wax
you're
seal.
right. I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, on the wax seal. In the front of it's your name. So the letter says, or reads, Dear, and then your respective names, of course. Word has reached me from Lady Eldenai of your great deeds in helping her fair city. I'm hoping you can assist me in a most time-sensitive matter. Please come to my manor in the Waterbrook district post-haste. I have notified the guards of your arrival and instructed them to allow you entrance immediately. Sincerely, Lady Yvette LeFou. As the letter disappears, you have a new task that appears on your screen. It says Meet with Lady LeFou. And it likewise has a timer that counts down. And you have until essentially till 2 a.m. to go and speak with her. 2 a.m. IRL time. So if you wanted to do the horse race first, you could absolutely do that, and you would not be rushed for time.
Well, how long could the horse races really take? Let us do the horse races, and if we have time, we will go do this other secretive mission.
I agree.
All right.
Okay. You make your way...
I'm gonna... Sorry.
No,
I was
go-
just gonna set my travel point to the horse racing place.
I am so proud of you for remembering you could do that. Yeah, you said your point, you take lead. There's no issues as a little dot appears on your mini-map. You're able to walk there without getting lost. No roll necessary. And you can see there is a good, chunk swarm of players. Races appear to be done in groups of 4. So as long as you are all partied up, which I assume at this point it's one of the things you do immediately.
Yes.
Whoever signs on, it's automatically filled with your 4 names. And it says, would you like to start?
You guys ready?
Yep.
Wait, is it a minimum of 4 people? Or maximum?
Seems to be a maximum of 4.
Then we can't invite Lily.
We could break into 2 teams.
I'm gonna see if she's even online, actually.
She is not yet online.
Alright, well, we got time to do this real quick. We can help her later if she needs.
Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
As soon as you're all ready, it kind of like shifts you to this starting line. And you'll have to summon your mounts, but you also find that you have now a potion in your inventory, a basic potion of riding. It encourages you to drink it at the end of the race. You will lose it, and you have to drink it before you summon your mount. So, for those of you who need, which I believe is all of you, please drink your potion, and then summon your horse.
I do.
The potion lasts...
I drink it and summon my horse.
Perfect. The potion lasts for 1 minute, which is probably about the length of time it's going to take to complete this race.
Sweet.
So, we are going to use the new chase rules that came out, but for horses, because I can.
Because that's what we do here.
Because that's what we do here. So, you all start at the same line. The entire race, it does take place in, like, throughout the Autumn Palace. So, as you guys are riding your horses, you're running through the streets of the Autumn Palace, going through, like, the main streets and the residential districts, like park districts, all the way around and back. For narrative purposes, it's the first to reach, like, 10 squares. Or mechanical, not narrative. Mechanical purposes, it's the first 10 squares. So, let's just move that over there so I can see everything in one screen. So you all start on the line, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Is this in the mind?
Yes.
Okay. I was like,
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
Theater? No.
I have a square, so I know which square you guys are on, but it's literally just a grid map. It's not.
Fair.
There's
I got a
10
14
squares in
for
front of you.
initiative.
Sorry?
14.
14?
Initiative is reflexes plus your dice roll, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. 13.
Frederick?
6.
Beautiful. Chadwick?
9.
Lovely. Okay. So, the way this works is slightly different. You don't actually have a move. Your move action for the purposes of this is not going to count. In Hot Pursuit, you would use your move action to change position in the vehicle. So even if you were a driver, you could change position, but someone would have to drive the car and, like, take your position. Because you are the only rider on your seed, there is no changing position, otherwise you would dismount and lose the race. So we're not going to worry about that. But you do have a standard action. For your standard action, you can do a maneuver, specific maneuver, such as like a pit maneuver. You can pull ahead, pull in close, or try to ram another player. Or you could use
Can I
your
use
weapon
NOS?
attacks. Your horse is not equipped with
Same.
NOS.
What?
I would say, however, because you guys have been training Sprint, if any of you had trained Sprint to unlock, Sprint would be an option. Unfortunately, none of you have it.
Touche.
Dang it.
Sprint
I
would,
am
Sprint
like
would
3
essentially, which is
XP away
great,
from it.
be your NOS. And I love that that kind of worked out well because I made up Sprint, so yay. If you need to take a look at these maneuvers, they are on page 5 of the Hot Pursuit DLC. So you guys, can attack one another if you would like. top of the round, Ben.
I would like to use a pull ahead action.
Okay. So let me.
It's a risky maneuver.
Is a risky maneuver. So you are in
Oh,
my
no.
lineup, just so you're aware, next to Chadwick. So you would be pulling up ahead of them, like in front of them, to block their path.
I don't.
What did you get? Remember your base is a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you roll a 1?
-7.
Yes, he did.
A 1 followed by a 10.
Oh no.
But your base is a 10.
I re-rolled the 10 to see what would happen. It was going to be a 0 anyway, so I wanted to see how 0
Well, no,
it was.
wouldn't it be a... Oh, yeah, it would be a 0.
Yeah.
Or a 1? Isn't it a 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a 2. It would have been a 2.
Okay.
Officially.
So, what happens is... Because it says, like, your you know, your car could either, like, crash into something or spin out of control. I'm going to say that on the start, you, like, kind of over-enthuse, and your horse rears up and threatens to knock you down. So when we get to the actual, like, movement portion of the race, you're going to be rolling at a move score that is lower.
That seems fair.
Alright. Keys.
Who is next to me? This is a team race?
Nope.
Right?
It's
No?
the 4 of you,
Oh.
but it's whoever wins.
Oh, okay.
Frederick is on your left, you have no one on your right.
I'm gonna pull forward then.
You're gonna try to do what Games did?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna try to move in front of Frederick and block him.
Mhm.
So it's a DV 17. So go ahead and make your riding check.
15.
A 15. You try to push forward, and your horse ends up bumping into, or like stumbling into a crack in the cobblestone and like just catching itself. And unfortunately, nothing happens. Chadwick.
Ah.
I'm just gonna ride forward.
So your action, that would be... Where is it? So you would just, like, lose your action. Unless you wanted to try a pull in front of one of the other horses maneuver.
Which you can, just by not acting at all, you can still move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'll lose my action. I'll
Okay.
just move forward.
Frederick?
Frederick's gonna try to not pull forward, but he's just gonna ride ahead and lose his action. He wants to get just that little bit of distance in front of the other two first.
Okay. You guys can also attack each other, just so you're aware.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get a little bit of distance.
Damn.
It's just at first.
That first bit? Sure. Alright, so now that you guys have done your standard actions that you chose or chose not to do, we're going to do a position check. So,
Woo.
horses have a 20 move speed. So you guys have a DV of 17. Benjamin, because you swerved, your DV is 21. Mm-hmm.
I got a 14. Is that good enough?
It's unfortunately not. So you're still trying not to fall off your horse. You all can roll now. Just let me know when I get to you. So keys?
16.
No, you stay still. Chadwick.
12.
Okay, Frederick.
You say our base is 10, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Then 19.
Frederick gets to move up a square.
Yay!
All right.
Frederick doesn't know what's going on.
But you're in the lead. That's
I know. Frederick's just clutching for dear life.
that's right, because your writing skill's real bad. It's real bad. All right, Ben.
I would like to pull in close behind my sister. Behind Frederick.
You are next to Chadwick. You would have to move in front of Chadwick to be next to your sister.
Okay. Well, then I will try to pull ahead of Chadwick.
Pull ahead of
Do
or pull in
it.
close to?
Pull ahead of.
Okay, just making sure I understand.
That is much better. 20.
20 will do it. So you risky maneuver and pull ahead in front of Chadwick, blocking their path and moving up a square. Well done. Okay. Next is Keys.
Ooh, I got a 17.
What are you doing?
Does that count?
I don't know. It depends what
I'm-
you're doing. They have different difficulties, so...
I'm just riding normal, losing my action.
You're losing your action? Okay, so then you wouldn't roll this turn.
Oh, okay. I'll save that for next time.
Uh,
Or can I re-roll?
no, we're gonna make you roll. Chadwick.
Yeah,
Benjamin has cut in front of you.
he sure has. I'm gonna pull in close.
Sure.
Sweet talk, my trusty steed.
Which one?
So go ahead and give me a roll.
Sorry, I'm trying to read and think at the same time, and it's not working. Oh, that's a 14.
The DV is 13, so you are able to pull in close. So on the range table, you're actually like the
Yes.
smaller range of that square, so you were right next to him.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah! Doesn't that great?
I'm gonna reach out and twiddle his feather.
As a
Just a
free
little
action,
bit.
I will allow it.
Yay!
Ah. And Frederick.
How close behind me is my brother now?
He is next to you.
Oh.
Well, he's in the
I'm
range
going-
table. I think it's like 6 meters back, but like in the grid movement square, he's in the same row.
Alright. I'm going to pull out my bopper
Yeah.
and
Rockin'
try
bopper.
to throw it into the horse's legs to tangle it up and trip it.
Oh no!
So he would be at the 6 meter mark.
Would that be a pit maneuver on horses?
Would that be a pit maneuver? Versus-
Are these like Skyrim horses?
I'm really
No, because
hoping,
that's the pit
like,
maneuver
a
is
horse
if he had
will hurt.
used his horse to try to bump yours. That would be a pit maneuver. He's actually using a weapon attack, sort of. A ranged weapon
gambit.
attack.
I don't know if it'd even work.
Because you're throwing it like you're gonna lose this weapon, as opposed to
You know, I could probably just try to hit it in the legs and
You-
tangle it up.
Or you could just try to hit the horse. Your horses, don't forget, have
Yeah, I'll
SP
hit the
and
horse.
health. You can just hit the horse until it despawns.
I will unsummon your horse, sir. I'll hit its horse.
Okay. So give me a melee
So
attack.
messed up.
Benjamin, give me a riding check to try and evade.
21.
I
Nice.
definitely will probably dodge my 15 attack.
Polar rate of
Yes.
fire of 1, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So you try, and Benjamin somehow, despite this really kerfuffled start, is easily able to evade the pull-up attack. As he cuts in front of Chadwick. Alright. So back to position check. I need... Losing my spot. Because nobody had failed or botched or done anything. DV17s for all of you, which means you have to beat a 17. So if everyone
I
can
would
roll.
like to mulligan luck.
Huh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
I got a 17.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
18.
18, Frederick moves up one more space.
19.
Keys moves up.
Ooh.
20.
Chadwick moves up. So you're technically in the same space as Benjamin.
So it's a ramming.
No,
I thought
It
it happened
would be-
automatically if we
it
go the
would
same
be
space.
in regular vehicle like combat. It's automatically
okay.
ramming, not in a chase.
Oh, okay.
Because ramming is an actual action you have to take. So you're just kind of like side by side now in this. I mean, she was already right there, like pulled in close, and now she's like keeping pace.
Right.
Top of the round though, Benjamin, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna just ride.
You're not gonna take any
Use my
action?
DOS. No.
Alright. Keys.
Am I close enough to take an action?
You guys have your regular standard actions. Anything you can think to do. Anything you can think to do, you can ask me if you would like that you can try. In addition to the new maneuvers that they've released. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and pull ahead, try and catch up with everybody else.
Okay. Don't know. 'Cause it is... Pull ahead can only be performed with the operator's vehicle is adjacent to a target vehicle. You're not, because Frederick's ahead of you.
Okay. Then I will attack somebody.
Who you
Frederick.
attacking?
Frederick's in the front.
Yeah, he is.
They're going
So-
down.
Frederick, I'm assuming one square is like the same square part. So he is 2 squares. He's 12 meters away.
I'm gonna just use my arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Bow and arrow.
Mhm.
16 to attack.
Frederick, you have a choice in ELO. If you would like to use riding and try to evade it, you may.
Yeah,
can
I
risk it.
better. I'm gonna try to evade.
Yep.
It's 16.
You also got 16?
Yes.
Tie goes to the defender.
Damn it.
Yep. It was a good try though. Like it nearly it goes between Frederick's chest and the horse. Like so close.
I'm gonna look over and go, "Did you just shoot at me?"
Yeah. Yes, I did.
As you guys
Gonna
are
be
riding
a
down the
little
streets.
terrified.
As you guys are like riding down the streets through the Autumn Palace, just shouting match. Chadwick.
I am going to. It says on the sheet, an athletics check to throw a large enough obstacle in a chasing vehicle's path can force its operator to perform an emergency maneuver. I don't have any large obstacles, but I do have a bushel of carrots.
That damn bushel of carrots.
And
A
I'm
bushel is
hoping
quite good.
I can just grab them out of my bag and just kind of throw them in a giant flourish and try and distract the other horses.
You could throw them in front of Benjamin's horse.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Which one is this? Which maneuver are you trying to do?
It says it's right above ending the chase. It's just talking about passenger actions. Don't forget more creative options.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm not technically a passenger, but I can
Yeah, no, that's
drive the horse one-handed.
Yeah, absolutely. You can. I mean, I'm allowing people to shoot bows, so it's okay. For this, it's okay.
Huzzah!
Future patches may tweak these settings. Fair warning.
That's fair.
You probably can't
It's in
shoot
beta.
a
It's fine.
two-handed weapon on a horse with just a basic 10 skill. But hey, for right now, you can. So yes, you can temporarily let go of the reins and yeet this barrel of carrots to try and... You're trying to make him avoid it or stop the horse?
I'm trying to get the horse to stop and have a snack.
Okay, I would like you to roll animal handling for me.
Heck yes, I would love to.
The DV is going to be 17.
That totally makes sense. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, that is a 10. Followed by
Nice.
math. That is a 24.
24. Okay, yeah. Benjamin, these carrots go wide, and in a very like anime cartoon style, your horse's eyes glimmer, hearts pop out. It's slow motion as it tries to jump and catch these carrots. I'm going to lower your move in the position check, so it's going to be a higher DV for you to try to get.
Okay.
As your horse attempts to eat carrots and stop. Brilliant. Frederick.
Frederick, being just shot at, is going to risk it for the biscuit and pull ahead.
I don't think you can pull ahead because there's nobody in front of you.
Oh. I was just assuming I had to put a bigger gap between us.
No, the pull ahead maneuver is specifically for like pulling in
I'll
front
just ahead of a
of
target.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then I will attempt to attack Benjamin, being the next closest. Well, no, Chadwick. Now that
Benjamin and
force is
Chadwick
affected.
on your left are side by side. Keys on your right are they're all equal distance from you.
Dang.
They're all 12 meters away.
You know what? I'm just gonna panic, keep my head down, and keep riding. Just try to
Would
keep
you
my,
like
you know,
to
me
try-
a little closer to the horse. You know, try to not to be so out in the open to get shot again.
I will say, would you like to try to, because normally you wouldn't be able to do this in a car, but would you like to attempt an animal handling check at a DV-17 to try to lower the DV of the positioning check?
Nah, I think I'm just gonna like try to use my horse for cover.
Okay.
Maybe if anything, kind of hang off the side of it. You know, kind of position to like the where the horse is between us more.
Between you and who?
Mean K, or Silo.
Keys.
Well,
Whichever.
I'm worried about Silo. Silo's controlling keys to kill me.
Okay, so everyone is a DV-17 except for you. Benjamin's a 21 because special fancy carrots.
Murderception.
Definitely my reception.
16.
Okay, so unfortunately your horse just stops and is so happy about carrots.
Oh no.
Guys, you're letting the archer stay back and gain distance. I'm just saying. Or one of them.
You know, I have accidentally shot games in enough campaigns. I feel like I'm due. Personally.
Chadwick, what'd you get?
I got 18.
18. Okay, so you get to move ahead. Frederick?
Ooh. 23.
You get to move ahead. Keys.
Oh. Ooh, 19.
You also get to move ahead. Okay. So, Benjamin. What would you like to
I
do?
guess,
Chadwick is right in front of you.
I'm gonna. Can I pull in close to Chadwick?
Can you what?
Pull in close.
Yes.
I would like to do that. Oh no. 12 minus 4 is 8.
It's
I
8.
don't do it.
You do not do it. Failure falls back or spins out of control. I will say it's up to you. I don't feel like you would fall back in this. I feel like you would spin out of control.
Yeah, you're probably right. I can't think of a good solution other than that.
The horse clips.
Unless the horse, like, literally just turns around and starts picking up carrots off the ground and, like, literally turns you back a space.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's what happens? Alright, you're back at the starting line, just so you're aware.
And face the wrong direction.
Facing the wrong direction, yep, 100%. Keys.
Am I close enough now to pull ahead?
No. You're still one square behind. And you are losing sight of Frederick in this moment as Frederick takes a corner.
Okay, so I can't shoot at him before he takes the corner.
No.
Okay. We'll shoot at Chadwick then.
Are you shooting Chadwick or Chadwick's horse? I should have asked this for Frederick as well.
The horse.
The horse. Okay. So, Keys, you're going to make your...
I'm very competitive.
Yeah. You're going to make your archery attack. Chadwick, you're going to make a riding check to evade if you would like.
Horses are pretty big targets, to be fair.
17.
I got 12.
Not nearly as close as it was with Frederick. It goes wide, but Chadwick, you do see an arrow fly past you.
I turn around and I yell,
there's like a
"Bitch!"
space, but she's on the same like path as you. There's just a space there.
Oh, okay. I turn to face her and I yell, "Bitch!"
And what?
It's on now.
Lovely. Chadwick's your turn.
I am going to pull ahead. Por
You
favor.
You can make an animal handling. I will say you can make an animal handling check and DV17 to try to lower the positioning check. If you botch it, though, you'll increase it.
Right. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Go ahead, give me an animal handling check. DV17.
Ooh. Nope. That's a 13.
That's a what?
13.
A 13. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So no, so it'll increase by a second. Frederick. You're ahead
Frederick
of the rest of the group.
goes.
There's a
Don't
turn.
worry. I
There's
have
a
a plan.
sharp turn. As you're turning, you couldn't see it. There is a cart in the middle of the path that is blocking it. You're going to have to use your action unless you want to try to... unless... if you do something else, this will stop you. But you're going to have to make a maneuver to get around this cart obstacle that has appeared.
All right.
How would you like to go about doing that?
I'm going to try to get it to jump the cart.
Okay. I love it. Give me an animal handling check at D. I will say you don't have jump, so I will say a DV 15.
All right. 18.
18.
This
Okay.
dice has been doing great. This is my new writing dice.
Just for riding, that's it. Okay, so you spend your action, you sail over this debris that had been left as an obstacle on this course and continue to go. And at the bottom of the round, we get to make position checks. So, Frederick and Keys are Benjamin, Frederick, and Keys are at DV 17. Chadwick, you're at DV 24, I believe it was.
24?
21.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Shit.
17 for the rest of you, 21 for Chadwick.
It's not my day.
Did you not make it, Benjamin?
What's 12 minus 7? 5. I got a 5.
Wow. You've been getting a lot of zeros there,
Can
bud.
you change your dice? No? Okay. Cool. Chadwick.
I got a 19.
So that does not meet your
No.
DV this turn, so you don't move ahead. Keys,
18.
you do get to move up one. Frederick,
13.
13, you do not. Alright. Well, Benjamin, my buddy, what are you doing? I'm so scared to ask.
I'm going to use my movement action on my horse to flip around to where I'm no longer in the driving position, but I am facing everyone. And then use my action to start just raining arrows down on everyone.
Okay.
Indiscriminately.
Like citizens as well as riders, or...
Riders mostly, but I'm doing covering fire, but with a bow.
I will say, because where Keys and Frederick are, they're on that turn, so you could not get them, but you could covering fire Chadwick.
I will do that.
Sure.
That's fair.
You don't think you can do covering fire with a bow and arrow, because that's like an assault rifle maneuver?
I am really good at what I do.
You know what? Because... Chadwick, how do you feel about this? Or actually, not Chadwick. Aaron. Aaron, how do you feel about this? Mechanically, he cannot do it.
No, I'm just honestly going to fire an arrow at her.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
It was like, if you would like him to burn through 10 arrows, if you don't care, then I will,
No.
for rule of cool, I will rule of cool allow this. But, if you're like, yeah. I will
Yeah,
rule of cool
no,
allow
rule of
cover-
cool.
Rule of cool? Alright.
He knocks 5. Like, I can see it.
Yeah,
It's
like
very
Robin
much-
Hood.
Yeah, men in
Yeah.
tights.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, perfect. Alright.
Are we actually losing arrows? Does this count as like
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
So yeah, go, Benjamin. It would be... So you don't have
I got
to
a
roll,
22
it's just,
on my archery check.
God damn it.
Yeah, require 22. What did you get, Chadwick, for riding?
I got 19 the last time I rolled. Hold on.
Here's the thing, though.
Ooh, I got 12.
Nice. You don't typically take damage from this. All it does is force you to change positions. So.
Yeah.
Except you have to get out of the way, because don't they take damage if they can't?
Yeah, if after one round they can't get out of the area, then they will take damage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. Keys! We're gonna hold on to that for a moment.
Okay. Can I pull forward? Am I caught up with?
No, so this one, you have caught up with Frederick technically, but you now have the cart in front of you, so...
Okay. I will try and jump over it as well.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a riding test.
Oh yeah. $22.
Sail. over top of that cart. Not
Sam.
an issue, but that does that does take your action. Chadwick.
Hi.
Here's the thing. You're on a narrow path
Yeah.
through these streets. So unless you literally ride off the race track, you can't avoid this covering fire. Unless
No, I'm
you
gonna take it.
have something.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Do you have a shield?
Yeah.
Because your
I'm
would your
holding
shield
it.
put you behind cover?
Technically, but I'm riding forward. I can't see him taking this shot
So
at
you're
me.
just gonna get pelted with arrows?
Yes.
Beautiful. Alright, go ahead. Benjamin, were you aiming for the horse or Chadwick?
Both.
You are muted.
Indiscriminate.
I mean, I know. Well, actually, yeah, technically, I guess because it's covering fire, it would be both Chadwick and the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Games, you're muted.
Oh no. Can I take this back?
Nope.
3 6s and a 1.
Oh.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
I know, I'm sorry.
So that's 19. So 19 damage before
Why can't you do that to our
calculating
enemies?
your armor.
Yeah.
So let's do
So-
Chadwick first.
Uh-huh. So 19
Minus your armor leaves what?
minus my armor. That's 12. So I take 12 damage.
Plus 5 for being a critical. I will here. How's
Yeah.
this? I will say because we allowed covering fire and rule of cool, I'm not going to put a critical. So you will just take 12 damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because you allowed rule of cool,
Oh, I
you should
lost
also get rule of cool for.
7, Okay, I'm done clicking all my boxes.
Okay.
Jeez. Now the horse.
Now the horse, which may be a problem, will build a problem, because he has 4 armor.
Uh-huh.
So it was what, 19? We said.
Oh, we're doing the same? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the same. So it's
Okay.
15.
So he takes 15.
What's the horse's
Oof.
health? 20?
30.
30. Okay. So it's at half.
Yeah.
So in a chase sequence, when your health is at half or less, you're during that like move forward phase, you're automatically at 1 move DV higher. So now your default is 21 to hit.
That sucks.
Yep.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's
I didn't
okay,
think I'd roll
buddy.
that well.
It's okay, buddy.
You know what? That's my fear
As
as
I
a
was
GM.
telling Chat.
There's like one of those things where I'm like, I feel like this is a fair thing to do, but if they roll really, really well, it's gonna be over in like a second. But they could also roll all ones and be fucked.
It's like I was saying, though, like, Aaron, as a player, has been due for this for many years, so it's okay.
This is the moment.
This is the moment.
Your chickens have come to roost.
Okay.
Not the rule of cruel. Amen.
I'm gonna have Benjamin and Chadwick. Actually, Benjamin, you don't get to roll because you're facing the wrong way. You're not holding the reins. You cannot
Yep.
move.
I used my move action to move out of the control position.
Correct. Chadwick, you have to be to 21.
Yup. That's an 18.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure at this point you have to get a 10, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you stay where you are. Frederick and Keys, your DV is 17. Oh, no, wait! Freddy, I skipped your turn, didn't I? You haven't gone yet
Yes.
this turn.
I haven't had a
completely-
turn since I jumped the cart.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, I skipped your turn. We're gonna leave that where it is before you guys roll for your positioning, though. Frederick, you get your action. What would you like to do? Keys is now
All right.
right beside you.
Frederick's gonna go.
Well,
Don't
12
worry.
meters.
I'll take care of Silo. And I know that Keys is the character in the game. I'm going to pull off my headset slightly, grab a pillow next to me, and throw it at Silo in real life, and then pull my headset back down.
I did not
There's gotta be
expect
rules.
horse chases in Yellow to turn into this, and I'm so happy this is how it ended up. Okay.
Y'all are at Silo's place, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
that's why
All
I'm
right.
doing this.
Dahlia,
No, it's fine. I just want.
make me... God, what am I gonna have you roll?
Attack.
Like an improvised weapon.
Right? Roll pillow?
Sorry, you did not expect to be DMing a pillow
Be
fight
an
today, did you?
athletics, like a
Is it-
grenade, I assume?
Are you grabbing it and hitting her with it still holding it, or are you throwing it?
I'm throwing it like across the room at her.
Okay. I'm going to say that would I'm going to pretend it's like a grenade. I'm going to say it's athletics.
Alright.
That's what I'm going to use.
Alright. It's gonna hit you and you're gonna be like, well, I feel like something just hit me, guys. I'm not sure.
It's a good thing none of us can afford like real down pillows.
Haha. Wait, that's Frederick's athletics. Never mind, let me go over to mine.
Remember, in the real world, you can spend luck.
In the real world, you can spend luck.
I didn't claim it before. But fortunately, our athletics are about the same. 15.
15. 15 will hit. I'm going to say your headset's on. You don't see this coming. So I'm going to say you don't get a chance to evade it solely because you don't know it's going to happen. Zelvin, roll me a d6.
That's fair.
Taking my
No
life
way.
into my own hands.
There's
1.
no way.
1. Okay. It wasn't going to do damage. I wanted to see how hard this pillow hit you on a scale of 1 to 6.
Gotcha.
6 would have like knocked the headset
Okay.
like slightly off. Like, what the fuck was that? 1, it hits you. It hits the top of your head. Not very hard, but something definitely hit you.
Okay.
You felt something interact with you in real life.
Yeah.
That was about it.
That was about it.
Silo's confused at first and unsure if that was in the game or in real life. She's like, what the heck? Like,
True
she's looking
Silo's
around
mic.
in the game to see what hit her, and there's nothing. And then Silo's gonna look at Dahlia.
She's got her headset back. She's got her headset on. She looks like she's playing.
But in the game, she's looking at Frederick. Okay.
True
Very
Silo's
guilty
mic.
look.
We all just heard. Puff.
Minkate, give
The hell
me
was
a
that?
concentration check on Silo's character sheet.
Her concentration is not great. She has ADHD. 11.
Cool. Okay. So we're gonna roll your positioning check as we rolled the other two already. You're going to be at a DV21 as during this position moving for a horse. You had your headset off and were looking around at what hit you and momentarily kind of forgot you were in a race. Where you were like, "What the hell was that?"
I didn't take my headset off though. No fair. Okay.
Or looking around in game, you're still it's a little
Yeah,
less
yeah.
concentration. So 21.
Oh man, I got 16.
Not quite. Frederick, yours
Well.
is a DV17.
I got a 13, so we're right there next to each other.
Still there. You distracted yourself. Ha!
Amazing. That was hilarious. Ben, what you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna get off my horse, and I'm gonna look it in the eyes. Come on. Focus. We're racing. Try to turn it back around.
Give me an animal handling check.
Is 11 good enough?
I will say it's enough to turn it around. You are still in the same square. You still have to get back on the horse, but you've turned it so it's facing the right way now.
All right.
Okay. Oh, keys. You were 6 meters. You were in the same square as Frederick, technically, yes. So if you would like to now use the pull ahead maneuver, you may do so.
Yes. Do I just roll? That's just riding?
Yeah, it's just riding, and it is a DV 17.
Well, I definitely didn't hit the DV. 3.
Okay. I can't see you going back a square because you're on this turn, you're moving. So as, you know, this thing hit you and you were looking around and you tried to pull ahead, you pulled a little too hard and your horse kind of does like a U-turn. And you're currently kind of just like spinning and trying to gain control of your horse to get it back on track. So you're going to be rolling at a higher DV for your positioning check at the end of this. Chadwick.
I
Am hurt.
am going to... What?
Are hurt.
I'm going to turn side saddle on my horse, and I am going to pull out my short bow, and I am going to aim at Benjamin. And I'm going to take a shot.
Go for it.
Yay!
Benjamin, normally I would say you would get a chance to evade, but you are currently focused on pulling your horse the right direction.
That makes sense.
You don't see this
That is
coming.
That's a 13 on the first one.
I'm pretty sure 13 does not. Let me just double check, because you're 2 squares away. Where's my crossbow? It's 12 meters. No, fortunately 13 is the DV, so you have to beat it.
Okay. Okay, so it doesn't work. I just throw a couple arrows his way.
A couple arrows land right at your feet.
I suppose I have that coming. I say out of character.
She
I
can hear you.
playfully-
You guys are in the same room, I assume sitting next to one another.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
both on the bed. I reach over and playfully punch his arm. Very lightly.
Chadwick. No, that was your turn, Frederick.
That was me.
Frederick's gonna keep their head down and power through.
Okay. Any action at all?
I'm gonna again try to like hang off my horse to where like it's more positioned in between me and Silo in case they take another shot at me.
Okay. Sure. Then I need positioning checks from everyone. Keys, you're at a 21. Chadwick, you are also at a 21. Benjamin, you can't 'cause you're not
I
on
don't
the
think
horse
I
yet.
get to give you one. Yeah.
Frederick, you're at 17.
14.
Chadwick. Keys, nope.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
19.
Freddy.
17.
So close.
Don't you have to beat the DV?
Uh-huh.
This is going so well, you guys.
You know, you had a rough start and you were doing good, and then it was like, you know, and now it's just, nope, we're just gonna... Alright, let's see.
I gave you a compliment, Dice. You know what? You're going to the back.
Ben.
Oh no.
I am going to get on my horse.
Yeah.
That is all.
Okay. Keys.
I'm going to try and attack Frederick again. And then
Okay.
within range.
He is 6 meters away from you.
So that would be a disadvantage, right?
Nope.
close.
Disadvantage doesn't. It's just a higher DV.
Yeah, because it's
Oh, okay.
suboptimal range.
So what would the DB be?
6 meters, 15.
Okay. I got 16.
Frederick, you do have a chance. Like, Frederick can still
Nope,
evade.
I got 15. Sorry.
Frederick can still evade.
Okay.
You know what, Frederick's gonna try to evade.
Remember, you're evading with riding.
Yep. Yeah, reroll that dice. 2.
You hit, Keys. You hit the horse.
This has gone so well for us.
Really?
I feel like it made this race way too long.
14.
14 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. So, Frederick, your horse takes 10 points.
Alright.
Remember, by the way, you and Aaron to reduce its SP by 1 for getting hit.
Alright.
Did I get hit again?
No, did you reduce it the first time? I forgot to mention it. I just
Yeah.
wanted to double check. Okay, you're good then. You're perfect.
Okay.
Ignore me.
Never.
Okay, yeah, so Keys, you shoot the arrow and you can tell that you've injured the horse.
I kind of feel bad. But then I remember that it's digital and I want to win this race.
Chadwick.
I'm going to hold, or skip my action, rather. And I'm just going to focus on getting forward.
Okay. Frederick.
I'm going to try to use my bopper on Keys' horse.
Okay. So Keys, you can make, so you're at 6 meters. I don't know that you can use your bopper at
Ooh,
6 meters.
because that is pretty far, huh?
You'd have to pull
Or
in
still
close
space away.
if you wanted to, yeah. You are side by side, so if you're looking at the new maneuvers, you could either pull in close so that you're in melee range, or you could try to pull ahead of her and cut her off.
You know what? I'm
Or
gonna
you could
pull
do
ahead.
something else. Okay. So pulling ahead is a DV17. Go ahead.
Alright. Not with a 12.
Not with a 12. So you lose control of your horse as it gets hit, and you try to rush it. So your DV to move ahead is going to go up by a section. So, positioning time. Ben, you're on your horse. You and Keys have to be to 17. Chadwick and Frederick have to be 21.
I put my heels into the side of my horse and push forward with a mighty 25.
Nice!
Wow.
Ben's back over the starting line.
Good job.
That conversation went real well. Your horse is determined.
I feel like we understand each other now.
Frederick?
For Frederick, that would be a 12 this time.
Does not move forward, unfortunately. Chadwick.
My horse sits on its hind quarters and scratches its ear like a dog.
Solid play. Solid play, horse.
Yep.
Keys.
19.
You are now in the lead.
Yes! Eat my dust!
Benjamin.
Tastes terrible.
Chadwick is directly in front of you.
I am going to try to close the distance. Or get close.
Go ahead. Give me that riding check.
Hold on. Ooh. Another 25.
Easily. You are now within melee distance.
Nice.
But Chadwick's currently sitting horse. Speaking of, Chadwick, which... No, Keys. Keys goes next.
I'm just gonna keep riding. Skip my action.
Okay. Chadwick.
I'm going to pull in close to Benjamin.
You guys already are. You're already in melee.
Double close.
I'm going to reach out and take his hat.
Give me a melee... I don't know. Athletics versus evasion? Brawling. Both of you. Whatever that is. I think ELO brawling is mixed with something.
Nope.
It's not? It's not with athletics or something?
Ooh, that's a 10.
Oh,
Oh
snap.
no, it's its own character. Its own thing. Okay.
That's a 33.
Damn it! I rolled the 25 to evade.
And yet you are so confident you've got this, and when you like dodge and come back, hat is in Chadwick's hand.
Oh no, it's on my head.
It's on Chadwick's head. Wait, don't you
Nice.
already have a floofy hat? Did you take your hat off, or is this hat on top of your hat?
I don't believe I have ever had a floofy hat.
Frederick has a hat, I think.
Yeah.
Hats on hats on hats.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, the hat is now on Chadwick's head.
I will be getting that back.
It matches my mustache.
You do look good in a floppy hat.
Why, thank you.
Frederick, what are you up to?
Frederick is now going to pull out their bow and attempt to shoot Silo's horse again. Or Keys' horse, sorry.
Keys' horse. Okay. 12 meters is the range. Keys, you can choose to evade if you would like.
That dice is dead to me. Alright.
Keys, are you evading?
Yes. 19?
Frederick?
Definitely will fade a 9.
But an arrow does shoot over your shoulder.
Keys turns around and is like, I will win!
Okay. And I'm gonna get a position check from everyone. I think everyone is at a 17 except for Chadwick, because unfortunately... Wait, you're at exactly half, right?
Yes.
Just double check. Oh, it's less than half its maximum. I apologize. You're still at 17.
That's okay. Ah, yay.
Yes. So everyone's at 17.
God bless America.
What'd you get, hon?
15.
Don't move. Benjamin.
No.
I got a 21.
You are now in the same space as Chadwick.
So,
So,
Ready.
I got a 19.
You get to move up. Keys.
30.
Damn, well done you. So you guys, you're slowly gaining ground. Keys is still slightly ahead. Benjamin's caught up. Benjamin, what you doing, buddy?
I'm going to attempt to jump from my horse onto Chadwick's horse. I'm boarding her horse.
I understand this.
Horse.
I'm trying to determine if jumping onto her horse despawns your horse,
I believe so.
which would effectively put you out of the race.
We already are anyway. At our
Yeah,
distance.
there's no way.
So you're, okay, just as long as this is the decision you are choosing to make, knowing.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say your horse can stay spawned for those extra 3 seconds if you wanted to jump back, but for these 3 seconds, you may attempt to jump onto Chadwick's horse.
Alright.
Which
Can I
is-
assist?
You want to help?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to say it's athletics, unless that is something that I'm not seeing.
I got 27.
Plus 1 for Chadwick's assistance.
Right, 28.
28. Benjamin is on the back of your horse.
Let's ride.
Say, hold on tight.
I grip his waist.
Alright. So I'm effectively going to put you guys as one unit now, yes?
That seems fair.
Okay.
Bless
Keys.
you. Keys has a nap.
Benji now gets to act as like a passenger, just so you're aware.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep riding forward. Keys is so excited to be not only riding her horse, but racing. And she's determined to win.
Okay. So you're just going to forego your action and just keep riding. Alright. Frederick.
Gonna take another shot.
Keys, you can evade if you'd like. What do we get?
For archery would be 21.
I got 29.
Dang.
So sorry.
The bow that you're
You're so
using, Frederick, is it
evasive.
rate of fire 1 or 2?
It's rate of fire 1. It's
Okay.
the longbow.
Okay. Unfortunately, yes, she seems to be in her element now. She's just dodging the arrows. Oh, Chadwick, I skipped you. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
What would you like your action to be?
I was going to try to pull in closer.
To
Because I am quite a ways behind now. Probably to
pull in
Freddy.
close means you get to. So when each square is like a range on a range table, so it moves you from the farther range to the closer range. So that's how you would get into melee distance from like 6 meters away to like 2 or 0. But you have to be
Right.
side by side. Frederick is
Oh, I
around a
see.
corner and down away. Like you're not close enough
I
to
see.
do that.
So can I do anything to kind of like just speed up a little bit? And just
Um,
hit it? After I stab myself in the eye?
Fortunately, no, because you don't have sprint unlocked. So the only
Right.
thing, unless you did something to try to help your navigational skills to help lower that DV for a position check.
Can I use armor polish on the horse to cut down its wind efficiency?
Unfortunately, you used your action this turn, so
I know, that was a joke.
Can I use armor polish on my horse to cut down its wind efficiency?
You can absolutely use armor polish on the horse. You have no idea if it would cut down on its wind efficiency.
Does the frost thing count as armor? I know it counts as a skin.
It's just a skin.
It's just a skin.
You can do like let me see, where's the sheet? You could use animal handling to try to encourage it to help lower that down. Education to try to map out a good path, I would say. Perception for the same thing, if you would rather.
I'm gonna do the animal handling.
Sure.
And just see if I can't coax Lucifer to speed up a little bit. Oh dear. Okay, so that's a 4.
You've demoralized Lucifer.
I have demoralized my horse. Yeah.
Because this all takes place at the same 3 seconds, I like the image of Benjamin jumping onto this horse and you being like, oh, like, let's ride. And they're like, okay. And you're like, let's go, horse. And it's like, you just gave me extra weight, bitch. No. And it just slides and just stops. And it's like, no.
It sits down again,
Yeah.
and Ben and I just slide off the
You're
back.
slowly sliding down. No, I think it just like stops in his tracks and kind of looks back at you like, you want to try that again?
Please. I'll get you sugar cubes.
Alright, so that's where we're at right now. I need position checks from everybody. Chadwick, you will be at a 21 because you failed your maneuver. Frederick and Key, 17.
14.
Nope.
19.
Close. Ready?
18.
Yes. You are now
Not gonna make it easy.
alongside Keys, technically. And we are about halfway through this race. I did not think this would take so long. I hope you guys are having fun. We're gonna go to break though. And
You should have known.
We'll be right back.
I should have known. You know what it was? I didn't realize the positioning was a DV17, or else I think I would have bumped that base scale higher than 10.
Yeah.
Yep. But I didn't, and this is my penalty. So.
Your penance.
But we're getting to see a lot of the different things, so.
The mechanics.
Yeah.
And really
Yeah.
work through them.
I like that you guys are being very creative with what you're doing. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I like that Frederick tried to throw a pillow. I like that Benjamin has become a passenger. I did not see any of this going. So this is great. This is wonderful. I love it. And yeah, we will be right back in about 5 minutes. No, 10 minutes. What am I saying?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10
We'll see you in
minutes.
10. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back from break. We are currently down 1 min K as Shishi deals with some house things. Hopefully she will be back soon. But welcome back to Indie Bandits. Oh, we are currently, our heroes are recovering from their battle in the streets and have decided during this day of rest to take a couple hours, get back into the virtual space, return to the Elflands, hoping to gain some renown so that they can hit rank 2. And instead, they're currently in a horse race, which will not do anything for their renown, but is a lot of fun. And they can send notes to the dev team about what they thought in regards to the race. So we're about halfway through the course. And that's not the thing that I wanted. Is it? Yes, it is. I lied. This just needs to go on this screen. There we go. Now I know what I'm doing. Alright. Am I missing a...
No, everything's right.
Everyone's there? Cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I lost Zelbin for a moment.
Zelda left.
Okay. Slight panic, no big deal. So, Benjamin has decided to become a passenger, has leapt onto Chadwick's horse, while Keys and Frederick battle it out a little farther down the city streets of the Autumn Palace. So at the top of this round, Benjamin, you get to start.
Yeah, I'm going to raise the morale for my team. So my shiny fancy longbow, I'm going to attach my pirate flag to it.
Okay.
And wave our standard high.
Okay.
Chadwick is appropriately bolstered.
This is why I have a pirate flag.
You know what? Sure. I will allow it. I will allow you to help bolster. Next it would be Keys. I'm gonna just currently temporarily move Keys to the bottom of the initiative. If not,
Keys would like to ram Zelbin.
I don't think Keys would. Because that's 66 damage to both horses, and I don't think she would make that much damage to her own horse.
Rough.
Yeah. So no. So let's go with Chadwick. You know what? Because you two are now grouped anyway, so... Chadwick, what are you doing?
I don't think there is anything to do, unfortunately. I think we just gotta chill and wait for the movement to move up.
You can inspire the horse.
You did.
Oh, I can inspire the horse.
Well, I was gonna say, would you like to inspire the horse, and you having a +1 to your animal handling by being bolstered by Benjamin?
I would like to do that.
Alrighty.
I lean close to Blucifer's ear, and I say, Blucifer, you are descended from the most prize-winning, adept steeds in a long line of fast horses. I need you to call upon your ancestry now and make it count. And that's a 15.
With Benjamin's +1?
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, 15 is the DV, so it's not enough to...
Dang it.
I know, I was really hoping it wasn't with the +1. I will, however, say, normally when you fail a maneuver, you either go back one or you spin out of control. I will say that because you hit the DV, I'm going to rule of cool this moment and just say that you don't encourage it, but neither do you lower anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've lost Frederick again.
Frederick, I believe, is audio available, but not visually. There's Frederick.
Okay.
We have a Frederick.
Sorry, my internet is just a little choppy right now.
Okay. What would you like to do, Freddy?
Freddy is going to pull in close. This archery thing is just not his forte.
Okay. So go ahead and make your writing check. DV is 13.
Does a 14 beat a 13?
It does. Well done. So you are now within melee range of Keys. However, it is Keys' turn. And I need you as a group to collectively decide what she's going to do. Because I feel she's going to do one of two things. She's an
Hit
archer,
maneuver.
so I don't think she's going to hit him. But she'll either keep her head
I
down
also-
and keep going forward, or I feel like she might try to pull ahead and cut him off.
I
I'm
think she
thinking pull
wants to
ahead.
win, so pull ahead.
Yep.
Okay.
But pit maneuver.
Who would like to roll for Keys? Or would you like me to roll for Keys?
I've been
You
rolling
could-
horribly.
Hold off right now and have the other two take their turns
We already did.
and see what
I think you
happens
should
after.
roll for her.
Oh, that is true.
They did, yeah.
I've been rolling like shit
Alright.
tonight.
Min-K, if this goes horrible, I'm so sorry. That is cocked. That's a 1. Followed by a 7. So, Keys tries to pull ahead of you, you pull in close, she has to, kind of quick correct. So her movement is going to unfortunately go up a difficulty. And we're going to move for positioning, Ben, because you are not rolling for a horse in this positioning anymore.
I
I'm
have
gonna
no
you
horse in this
roll-
race.
Yep. I'm going to have you roll for Keys.
Alright.
So Keys is at a 21.
I'm also...
No. Okay, that's okay. She just doesn't hit. Go ahead. Chadwick, you're a 17.
I got a 12.
Frederick, you're a 17.
I got a 15.
Nobody moves. Cool. Okay. Top of the tree.
We all move, just not as fast.
You're all just,
Consistency.
a nice little trot. Oh, instead of a gal. Benjamin.
I would like to use my Prelude to Benjamin song that I'm allowed to use at any time
Yes.
and start singing the "Can you hear the people singing the song?" Yes. So,
Okay.
for copyright reasons, I will stop there.
Amazing. So you're going to use that to help bolster Chadwick. And as you guys are grouped, I'm going to say, Chadwick, you get to go next. What are you doing, my dear?
I'm gonna try to inspire this horse again. Using the music now, I'm going to softly hum the harmony to said song that I will not continue because copyright.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an animal hand.
And hopefully this does it. That is a 17.
17 will do it. So, at the next positioning check, you will actually get, it'll be like a higher move DV, so it'll be easier for you to try and move up in the square.
Huzzah!
Frederick, you are in melee range.
Fraley
Frelly?
would try to melee the horse play.
Which is riding for Keys, so again, I'm sorry. It's not great. It's not a 1. It's 14.
Yours isn't a 1, but guess whose is?
Hey!
So,
This-
I mean, it's only a 1 followed by a 2, so a 9.
She is still somehow able to dodge out of the way, deflect it.
This is such a comedy of errors. Like,
Wait.
the devs will learn nothing useful out of this.
Yeah,
Actually, it's an 11, but still totally off the mark.
Still does not make it. I think he's, I think she wants to win, which means she wants to move up. If she can't move up, she keeps failing, trying to pull off these tricky maneuvers. So I think she's just going to pass her turn
Ride hard.
and try to ride hard. Yeah. So Frederick, for you and let's see, you and Keys is a 17. Hey, got an ace. It's an 18. Keys moves up.
Huzzah!
Frederick.
Curses. 12.
She starts pulling ahead. And for you, Chadwick, you're going to roll for DV15.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rats.
I got a 14.
No. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So sorry. Okay.
I'm gonna get a new dice.
Ben, what you got?
I'm going to race and plot out the course.
You're going to what? And plot out the course?
Plot out the course.
Okay.
Find the best path forward.
Okay. You do know that like there's a sharp turn ahead, so but yeah, I guess helping judge like terrain and stuff. Give me a perception check. Well, I will
Sure,
say
would love to.
perception, wilderness survival, or what else did I offer?
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Education, if you wanted.
Let me check my education real quick. Where's education?
It's with composition.
Nope. Alright, so it looks like I am perceptioning.
Perception it is.
I got a 1 followed by a 2, so that gives me a total of 9.
Okay.
So,
There's a turn coming up
I think
ahead.
we should turn. I
Yeah.
have to turn.
Yeah? Okay, got it.
Perfect. Perfect. Chadwick.
I am going to just skip my action. Keep trying to inspire this horse and it's not doing shit.
No. You two just don't have a good communication during this race. Okay, Frederick. Keys is now 12 meters ahead of you.
Well, Freddy's just gonna try to ride ahead then. I won't go back to archery. It's gonna fail me. I don't want to waste my arrows.
Would you like to make like a course perception check or education check or something to help you navigate a bit better, easier?
Oh, that is true. I'm assuming there's probably another thing around the 3/4 of the way mark, kind of like the cart was. I'm gonna
Maybe.
see if I can spot out what hazard lie ahead, so that way I'm better prepared to dodge it in the future.
Give me a conceal reveal.
That is a 14 on conceal reveal.
From this position, you don't see anything. Nothing immediate.
Alright.
Anyway, I will say.
Now, around this turn, we're going to want to drift a little bit to the outside. And don't granny clutch. You got to double clutch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think Keys is going to do anything drastic, so I'm going to say she's just going to end her turn. So because Benjamin pointed that out, Chadwick, you get to roll a DV15. Frederick, it is still going to be, because I was going to say you're specifically were looking for traps, so it's going to be 17 still for you. It's also a 17 for Keys.
Alright.
Keys does not.
I got
18.
18? Okay, yeah, you will move up, Frederick. Sorry, go ahead, Trevor.
I got a 16.
16's enough.
Whew.
You
Finally.
finally get to that first bend. Well done, guys. So, Benjamin. She does not drift because it's a horse. But
Dang
make
it.
around the corner. And you see those carts that are in the way. That this is the obstacle the Chadwick is going to have to try to get around. But you get to act first, so what would you like to do?
I don't think there's much I can do here. I'm gonna just whisper to Lucifer, you gotta be too fast, too furious. You got this.
Give me animal handling.
Sure?
DV's 15.
This is a unlikely result. Glad that was sideways because it was definitely right between a 1 and a 9, so... I got a 13. I do not hit it.
So close, and yet... And maybe there was too many 2s in that. It's unclear. Chadwick.
Lucifer is having none of our shit.
So, how would you like to overcome this obstacle?
I think I'm gonna try and jump it.
Okay, so give me a riding check. I believe the
Hey.
DV was 15.
Ooh, that's a 10. So 25.
I'm pretty sure all of you got a 10 to jump over this obstacle, which is crazy. Can't get a 10 to move forward, but over obstacles? Yeah, no
No.
problem. Your horses have got this.
The inspiration has finally paid off.
Yeah, it wasn't for speed. It was before this jump. Guys, sail over the the cart. Frederick. You were side by side with Keys. You were still 6 meters, apart. You can make another conceal reveal check if you would like for traps. Or you can make a perception to try to help lower that DV to move forward. Or, education.
I'm gonna try to pull ahead.
Okay, DV 17 to pull ahead.
Feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Rolled a 1. Not so lucky.
It was luck, just not the good kind.
Touche. So that is a whopping 4.
I'm going to say, Frederick, you try to pull ahead and you pull too hard on the reins, and you end up turning the horse around a bit, and it would send you back a square. So I'm not gonna lower, your DV's not gonna change to move forward, but you are going to go back a bit before correcting yourself.
Alright.
So that is where you are at. Keys.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Frederick tried to pull ahead of you, is now behind you by a bit. So you're back in the lead. What would you like to do?
I will just try and stay in the lead and just keep on riding.
Okay, so no action or anything, just gonna stay as is.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, all of you, DV 17. Riding check, please, for positioning. Sorry, Keys?
18.
15.
Okay, so unfortunately, no. Chadwick and Benjamin do get to move up. Frederick?
15.
Fortunately, no.
Trying to stay right there with Keys.
You're trying, but ever since that tried to pull ahead, set you back one. It is now. So, in terms of, squares, it is Chadwick and Benjamin just behind Frederick, just behind Keys. So there was a gap. It has closed. You guys are getting close. Benjamin. You're muted, my dear fine friend.
That's intentional. It's strategic.
Okay.
I would like to attack Freddy's horse.
With your bow?
Yeah.
All right. So it's 12 meters. Frederick, would you like to attempt to evade?
No.
Okay.
18 to hit.
I'm next positive 18 does hit.
Oh no.
It does.
Hold on.
Did you just like
That's
murderize another horse?
He threw the die.
I did 14 damage.
Alright. My horse is under half.
Okay. So now all your moves for positioning will be made at a DV21. Just so you're aware. Frederick, what would you like to do?
Alright. Well, now that I'm further away from Keys, I'm forced to use the bow.
Yeah.
So, I will use my bow.
Okay. Keys, would you like to evade?
Yes.
All right.
I will not be thwarted. Oh, that fell out of my hand. Does that count? For 13.
Still don't hit. 11.
Oh, that was lucky. I'm so sorry.
There's no luck to it. I have a 4 in archery.
Oh, that makes sense.
You're rolling really well then. Just not quite.
Yeah.
Not quite there. Keys, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep riding forward.
Okay. Then I need position checks. Frederick, you're at 21. The other two of you are at 17.
Damn it. 13.
$19.
One.
Your horse hurts and it's slowing down. Benjamin.
Can I feed Lucifer some sacred herb?
No. Sacred herbs. No, I had to think about this, and I was like, because that was the thing that I remember, like, I had to consider for, like, the mounts themselves, and sacred herbs are not, I don't believe you can use sacred herbs on mount.
Okay. Then I would like to attack Keys' horse.
Okay, you are, I believe, two squares away, so I believe you're 12 meters. Keys, would you like to evade?
Yes.
I got a 19 to hit.
14.
You hit.
Bougie.
14 damage.
This is the first time you've been hit, right, Keys?
Yeah, the horse.
The horse. So your horse takes 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And you lower its SP down to 3. Chadwick.
He's not impressed.
I believe I missed your turn last time.
I think so.
I think so. What would you like to do this round, my dear?
I would like to pull ahead of Freddy, please.
Okay. Normally, it's DV17. Because I missed your turn and I feel guilty, I'm gonna make it DV15.
Oh. Aw. Thank you. I'm still not gonna hit it, but let's see. Oh, I was right. It's a 5.
You try to pull ahead, and it just, with the arrow and the two people, it's more slowing down than anything.
Yes.
Nice.
Frederick.
Still gonna shoot at Keys' horse.
Okay, go ahead. Keys, roll evasion.
Eight.
I'm pretty sure unless Keys botches.
18.
That's what I count on. They either roll a 1 or I roll a 10.
Hey, eventually, it's bound to happen, right? Fortunately, not this turn. Keys, are you using your action for anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to ignore that my friends are attacking me. Just kidding. I attacked them.
You started it.
You started it? Okay.
Rude.
So, position checks from everyone except Chadwick. You are at the 21 because you failed your pull ahead.
I failed my maneuver.
You did. You failed your maneuver. So Frederick and Keys is 17. No, Frederick is 21 because you're under half.
Mm-hmm. 18.
Chadwick?
You got a 12.
Nope. Keys? You
17.
have to beat the DVs, so unfortunately that does not count. You guys are like 3/4 marks. Almost there, but not quite. Benjamin, what you doing?
I will attack again.
Who are you attacking?
Keys' horse.
Okay. So Keys, by the way, riding for evasion? But
Yeah.
yeah.
12.
That's my base archery before I roll. 18.
Great.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Nar.
Nar.
Double sixes. So 12, 17, 20 damage.
Wow.
Keys, is your horse
Jeez.
still alive?
It should be barely. 20 minus 3.
17.
17. So 3. Right?
It's still up. It is under half health, so your check to move forward is also greatly diminished. Chadwick.
I'm gonna try to pull ahead again.
Okay. It is a DV-17.
18.
You manage. Frederick. Chadwick cuts you off, pulling ahead a square, with Benjamin on the back of the horse. What would you like to
I
do?
flash Freddy one of these as we go by.
A little finger heart.
Little heart. Yay.
I wave. As I'm leveling another arrow.
Oh.
At who? At them? Or at Keys?
Keys' horse.
Okay. Keys, go ahead and make an evasion check.
13.
19.
Keys, with your action, would you like to do anything? Chadwick and Benjamin are beside you. Frederick is back one square.
Are they beside me close enough to attack?
They're 6 meters.
Uh,
For attack range, 6 meters. You would have to pull close to get within
So-
melee.
I will attack with my bow.
Okay.
I'll attack Chadwick.
The horse or the player?
The horse.
Okay. Chadwick, would you like to try to evade?
I would like to try to evade.
Okay. So you're using your running skill.
Yes.
$16.
What'd you roll?
I got a 6.
Did you roll another one?
I did.
Guys,
Yes.
stop it.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, this is going great.
You hit. Yeah, go ahead, roll damage.
13.
Oof.
Lucifer's not looking good. How much health does Lucifer have left?
5.
I forgot about the 3 for armor.
Okay. Cool. Amazing. End of the round. You guys all battle for position. I believe you're all at DV21 now. So,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
good luck.
No.
This is
Yeah,
a
we both
three-legged
dropped below half
horse, guys.
health.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, no,
I'm
I
like, all of
succeeded
your
on my
health, all of your
maneuver.
horses are below half health, so I'm pretty sure the base now is 21.
Damn Okay.
That
Anyway,
we're never gonna go anywhere.
I have 14.
Nope. Nope. Cool.
Nope.
All right. Benjamin, what you doing? You can assist to lower that back to a 17 if you would like. You are a passenger. Or you can continue to try to take out the competition.
Yeah, I will assist.
How?
Well, that's a great question, and I'm glad you've asked. I don't have any skills that are really applicable here.
Perception.
First aid.
Can I first aid the horse?
I mean,
I'm not good at first aid, so that'd be a bad plan. But
I'm gonna say no. You do perception, you could do wilderness survival, despite the fact that wilderness survival is not here. I'm pretty sure that is a crap stat
I'm
for you,
gonna
so
have to
probably not
perception.
that one. Perception
Yeah.
sounds great. Roll perception. I mean, or you can attack. I'm not gonna stop you from attacking your friends. If you would like to, you can do so.
I got a 12 on my perception.
Okay, 12 will not be enough to give a bonus, unfortunately. Chadwick, what are you doing? You are next to Keys if you want to try to pull ahead of Keys and block their path.
It's the only way any of us are moving forward.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, DV17.
Okay, 19.
19.
Hey!
Oh my god, you guys.
You move in front of Keys. And it's going up this bridge, and as you get to the top, you realize the bridge is incomplete.
Aw, shit.
Which is kind of a problem because you already used your action this turn.
The
Yep.
bridge is out!
The bridge is out. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out what we are gonna do with that when we get to it. Frederick, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. Those horses aren't doing too good. Switch to my short bow. That has a rate of fire 2.
Yeah,
And then shoot at Keys' horse first.
go for it. Keys, would you like to evade?
Wait a
I'm
minute.
gonna try,
You got this.
but...
First one's an 8, so I hope you got that.
15. Woo!
Is the second arrow also at Keys?
Yes, second arrow's also at Keys. For a 13.
18. Sheesh.
Alright.
Alright. Keys, what would you like to do?
So Chadwick just pulled in front of me, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to attack them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to attack their horse.
Okay, Chadwick, I assume you would like to evade.
Yes, please.
Good luck.
Oh, I feel like
I
it's
don't
10.
like that. What'd you get?
21.
What'd you get?
That's cool. That's really cool. My horse is dead.
Keys, what's the minimum damage you can roll?
5.
Okay, so I need you to roll damage because
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah.
because Chadwick still has armor. So if you botch this roll, there is a very, 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 very small, minuscule chance her horse survives.
Definitely not. $20.
Mm-hmm.
Ben and Chad, Games, Aaron, if you were okay with this, as you get into the space with the fallen bridge, I was going to make you try to jump over it as part of your action. If you failed, your horse would have stopped. But what I would like to happen is, as you are jumping, for Keys to shoot, hit your horse, the horse disappears, and you guys both fall into the water below. If you are okay with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you guys can narrate how that works out. By the way, thank you so much for the raid, Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in.
Hi, Raiders!
How was your stream?
So, the horse disappears, unspawns, and how deep is this water?
I'd say waist high.
Waist high.
Maybe
Okay.
shoulder, so there's
Since
more
we're-
give when you fall into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Right.
gonna say. So he's still got, like, he's still wrapped around me a little bit, so I assume we just plummet straight down.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, like
Lucifer
there's a little smoke and...
desperately jumping into the air, and then like de-reses, and we like.
So there's a nice big splash when we hit the water. And Chad's just gonna chill there for a minute. Like, this is nice. Water's cool, it feels good.
Nice. Alright. And Ben?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the moment to enjoy the swim.
Mounted war crimes.
I know. I will say, as the horse disappears, you guys fall. Ben's hat is slowly floating down to land on one of your heads. Unfortunately, you guys are effectively out of the race. So Frederick and Keys, I'm gonna need you guys both to make DV21 checks.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn
Wow.
to Ben while we're in the water, and I'm just gonna say, do you think making out on ELO is as fun as in Meat Space?
We should probably give it a try.
I think so.
Flash kiss emoji. Emote kiss.
Frederick?
Definitely distracted by the slash emote kiss popping up in the chat. I'm going to look over and definitely roll a 1.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. And Keys?
I also rolled a 1.
Amazing. Both your horses just stop.
We were very distracting.
They, just-
They can't even see us.
they can't, yeah, you guys were ahead and then fell, so they can't see you. They're just
You're-
distracted by the slash emote kiss in the chat.
Are
Your
they?
horse
You didn't need
despawning
to
just
type.
made our horses glitch.
By the way, yeah. Okay. Frederick, it is your action.
Frederick is going to... I can't heal my horse. Can I change my horse?
Like dismount and try to
Change a horse midstream.
and then try to summon a different one?
Yeah.
You could. It would take an action to dismount, which would let Keys potentially gain a space, and then would take an action to remount, and then then you could move. So you're essentially dropping 2 turns. But you can do it, yes.
I'll just take the shot.
Okay. Keys, go ahead, roll
But now
evasion.
I know my options.
You got
Too late
one
now,
shot.
11.
Ah,
First
17.
one.
No! Why is there 2?
There's the 10 I've been looking for.
No!
What to follow into? 19.
14.
You hit! Go ahead and roll damage. I think it's only, what, 2d6?
It's only 2d6. Yeah, so there's a
That's
good chance that you
probably-
survive.
If you
We'll
roll
find
a
out.
2, maybe.
7. Remember, your horse does have armor.
I
The
think
4 armor.
I think even
Or-
with armor, her
That's
total's
still-
5.
My health is a 3,
Yeah.
and my armor is 2, so...
Oh.
So you shoot Keys' horse as
Just
one
enough.
horse disappears and they fall. Another one going up the bridge gets shot to spawns. Keys falls on her ass.
Victory through elimination.
I will say it would be victorious. However, you guys have gone longer than the potion lasts at this point. So Zelbin, as you're jumping over, like even if you could control your horse and jump over this gap, as soon as you jump over it, the potion wears off and you no longer have a riding skill high enough to ride this race. You are 3 squares away, but it counts as incomplete. And there is
Oh,
Frederick
no.
technically wins by default. He got the farthest, but you all kind of lose, which means you all kind of win.
I'm gonna after the quest ends, I'm gonna unsummon my horse and arms of the angel fall into the water just past where they landed.
Keys.
We're
you watch
unbothered.
this. 3 of them are in the water underneath the bridge. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk to where that bridge ends and just belly flop in with them.
Oh,
Nice.
that one we take notice. We're like, oh, shit, okay.
I'm just
Hey,
gonna
guys.
float face down.
Aw.
And on that waterlogged team fail, we'll say. Team success, team victory, I'm not sure which.
It was a victory.
One or the other. That's where we're going to end our stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. As we raced horses and didn't complete the race.
This is Darby's.
Yeah.
Don't forget Chaos Breakfast Cereal.
Chaos.
No, 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 no.
Oh man. That was
You don't have
great.
to win to have a good game.
It's true.
It's true.
This is true.
The treasure was the friendship we made along the way.
It was the chaotic moments of friendship friendly attacks,
Friendship don't pay the rent.
which was fantastic. Special thank you again to Ain't Got Crit who rated us. Please go ahead, give them a
Yes.
shout out, follow them. They're wonderful, and we are actually going to go raid Janiac, who's just chatting, but Janiac has been a friend of the channel for a bit, so we are going to go and raid them once I can get this in. Just
Yay.
as a reminder, maybe games will pitch it, so because apparently I can't type and talk at the same time. Thursday we have Shade Scarlet Q&A.
yeah, go to our Discord. Ask us questions. We will answer them as a cast. Or show up in chat when we do it and ask us questions, and we'll probably answer them. So, show up. Do it.
There we go. While playing Never Have I Ever and answer them as the cast of characters.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Oh, yeah.
And
Can
then-
we submit Never Have I Ever scenarios as well as questions?
Sure.
Or
Absolutely.
Yes.
nice.
We will be back next week. We will maybe find out what that other letter meant. And until then, stay frosty.
Bye.
Kudos.